How's it going, everybody? I have hit a complete unapologetic brick wall with cooking this fight. I do not have a way around the champ, so I'm gonna go hit my Route 115 encounter and just hope it's something that can help me. I can't beat the champ and I can't beat Sharpedo on the other fight, so I am just completely stuck. I'm gonna go up to 115 and just hope that whatever's in here can help me in some way, shape, or form. Because right now I don't think I have the box to do it. And Pearl, okay, yeah, that's not great. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of figured this is what I'd get. I was hoping for something a little better, but I don't know. I'm just gonna call it Ariel because it's the first thing I think of when I think of fictional. I don't need to explain myself. That's what I think of. Okay, does Huntail or Gorvis do anything here? I don't think so. I have access to either of them. I think for this fight specifically, let me look up the two. Because I have no idea who's best here. I don't know anything about these Pokemon. So 114 special attack is pretty good. I got an idea. To export this Clamperl. Why does it say it's holding a Pokeball? That's not right. Okay, so we're going to do Gorbis, ability Swift Swim, level 42. Dude, why is this thing's IVs insane, actually? And then its moves are what? Um, Probably be Psychic, Surf, Flip Turn. Oh, wait, this thing gets Flip Turn? Oh, say no more. Nope, I'm going Gorbis. Don't even need to think about it. How do I evolve you into Gorbis? Is it Sunstone, I think it said? Yeah, Sunstone into Gorbis. Flip Turn is insane value. Especially because Petalburg sells them, I think. Or not Petalburg, Mauville does. Run all the way through. I don't think Petalburg sells them, right? I think it's just Mauville that does. Items, evolution items, Sunstone, Mauville. Okay. We're making a little detour, but that's fine. Because this looks like an insane Pokemon. Alright, check these lines. It's crisp, was it not? I'm being stupid. It's 11:30 at night. Okay. So I need. Good evening, sir. I would like one of your finest sunstones, please. I hope there was nothing there that I wanted. I didn't really look. Oh no, it only gets three moves, so there's no reason not to evolve it immediately. So not Huntail, I took Gorbis. So I'm gonna teach it Flip Turn, Surf, Psychic, and probably Draining Kiss. I would have to guess. Actually, no. I'll figure it out. Aurora Beam, yeah, I'll teach it over Clamp. Scald, that's better than Brine. Flip Turn, that is like one of the best moves in the game. Refresh, no thanks. Infestation, no thanks. Surf. I honestly like Scald more. This might be a crazy play, but I'm not taking it. Psychic, I think I take over. I don't know actually, because I want to teach it this because I think Psychic would be really good for this Machamp. Let me see. I can just outspeed and two shot this with Psychic. If I have Draining Kiss, does that do anything? Yeah, I think the Scorpius was actually exactly what I needed to beat this fight. Oh, I'm slower? That sucks. Okay. I didn't realize Gorbis was so freaking slow, though. Hey, I'm gonna make a call, say Draining Kiss is probably not that important, because I'm not exactly sending you out to take hits. Okay. Save real quick, just to make sure I have that Pokemon permanently locked in. To import this entire set. Oh, I haven't evolved Seadra yet. Oops. Seadra or Timber. I'm gonna trash you too. Okay, so because you can swap in on this thing for basically free if I just keep its attack low. You don't outspeed it, which does suck, but maybe I can do like a LD pivot. Let me see what I can do. So I found this line so far. Donphan kills the first two Pokemon nearly for free. I think there's some risk. By that I mean I need like double crit, like crit into max roll crit or like something similar to that. Okay, and then Machamp comes out. This is the tough part. So I think I keep the Masquerain switch to get attack drop, but I'm gonna assume it's able to bulk up and it does it because that's like the biggest fear factor of this fight. And that bait's guaranteed Stone Edge, which I know you can take. You can't take crit. Oh, wait, you can take crit. Okay, I got an idea. I'm gonna go back to this strat. So get you to -1. You in on a Stone Edge. And you to drop speed. Okay, hold on. So I can pivot. Oh wait, I don't even need Lopunny. I can do Eldegoss. Masquerain, Eldegoss, Masquerain. The problem is that keeps the risk of it being. I think I need to run that until it doesn't use bulk up because I can't like put it to sleep or anything like that. Stone Edge, so I swap to you. I just need to get it. I literally just need it to go to -1. That's all I need to guarantee this, basically. Unless it's like double crit. Actually, unless it's dynamic punch crit specifically. You can take mega kick crit, right? Oh yeah. Okay. Tentacruel, acid spray. Because once it's eventually at -1, I can swap into Tentacruel on a Stone Edge, acid spray at once, and even if it goes back up to neutral, I don't care because I'll hit it down to -2, and then Gorbis outspeeds kill. And this thing comes out. It's the Stone Edge as highest damage. If I give you Wise Glasses, is that guarantee to kill? Barely not. Also, at that point, I'm just risking being kill range. Stone Edge, I take any non-crit from you, and I can just kill it with Muscle Band, which is a decent strat. Ugh, I really wish I had Mystical. When do I get that? Oh, not until Manship, of course. Actually, if I use knockoff in high horsepower, I don't need to use my item. Wait, do I? Hold on. 34 plus 72. It's gonna be just shy. Come on. It's literally anything other than men roll. When this thing comes out, I know I just kill it. Actually, now I don't. I don't. So I need soft sand on you, basically. Okay, that's unfortunate. I horsepower you twice. LD handle this thing, kind of. Problem is if it does mega kick into mega kick crit, then LD just kind of loses. When Golor comes out, it's guaranteed Earthquake actually, so this should be basically safe. And you come out. It's still a 50-50 between Dynamic Punch and Mega Kick, or Dynamic Punch and Bulk Up. So that does actually work, and that keeps your health high. Okay, I think that's probably a better play. Wait, actually, Machamp against you, that should guarantee Dynamic Punch. Okay, so here's the new play. Swap in LD, Energy Ball 2 hit KOs. Hits me once with Earthquake, so I need it to not be double crit. That seems to be the only caveat. Oh, wait, so do I even need hold on, I'm gonna try and rewrite this from here. So Masquerain baits guaranteed dynamic punch. Puts it to -1. Or Eldegoss should bait a dynamic punch. It's more likely to, I think. Yeah, so it's guaranteed to bait dynamic punch. So I can swap to Masquerain on the dynamic punch, drop its attack to -1. Then this bait's guaranteed Stone Edge. So I can swap to you. Problem is, if that gets crit on Stone Edge, then I just lose Eldegoss. I don't think I want that. Is this guaranteed? 29 plus 46. 75 HP. Oh, no, 114 minus 75. So I'm at 39 HP after this thing goes down. Okay, so I actually think I don't think I need L. Okay, so I think I go Masquerade into Tentacruel. And Acid Spray. So it's guaranteed. The only chance time it ever has to use Dynamic Punch is this turn. So drop it to -2 speed. But let's assume it does use Bulk Up, because that's what I'm scared of. So then I literally am just gonna need to dodge a crit, basically. I don't think I have a single other way to do this. So swap to Zatu on a neutral. This could. Oh no, it can't be bulk up if I'm using freaking. If you're at -1, is this fine? I swap to you on Stone Edge. only thing that screws me there is if Corbus was just a little bit quicker, this would be such a different story. If I can drop its speed to -1, which I think I can pretty easily, I'm risking crit no matter what. So it's a question of do I risk it on Eldegoss or Zatu, it seems like. I think Eldy has a better chance of taking it. Okay, hold on. So I pivot back and forth between. The scary part about this is that I'm taking a lot of damage. If I run you with Citrus, it risks the bulk up. That's the problem I keep running into is that I'm risking bulk up. But I think Eldegoss with Citrus is probably better. Because 29 plus 46, I forget what I did already. 9 plus 4, wait, clear everything. 75 minus 114. Okay, so 39 plus 114 divided by 4. So I'd be at 67 health. It's so assuming minimum roll, it's still very likely to use dynamic punch. And I swap to you to drop it. Swap to you on a -1 stone edge, which I should be able to take. Assuming it, but the problem is it's a high crit chance move. I'd rather risk the crit on Zatu. I think. I think the Masquerade Tentacruel. I think this line is just safer. Or actually, because if you're at -1, I think he's like infinitely less valuable. I got an idea. Hold on. Acid Spray, Gorbis instead of Zatu. I like this play more. Gorbis is gonna hold Persim. Goes, hope you don't get crit. I'd really like to keep Gorbis, but Gorbis is ultimately more expendable than both Zatu and Eldegoss, so I'm willing to take that risk over. If this thing goes to +1, actually, does it? See, here's where I get the problem. That's where I have an issue with this plan. That if it uses. Also swap to you again. Some rolls of Mega Crit Kill. I mean, Stone Edge, which I guarantee take. Hmm. Yeah, if Gorbis' speed was like higher, it had to be. If it was like 27 or higher, then it'd be this would be the perfect answer. But I don't have that. luxury. Um, okay, so if I'm using passes spray on you, risking a bulk up, which is very likely. Because the one turn I'm risking bulk up is on the swap here. Uh, no, sorry, it's the one turn I should be risking this is on this turn, where it's like very likely to be. Let's put me at like 80 for reference. It's a 66%. It's a 60% chance for Mega Kick and a 40% chance for bulk up. If it uses Mega Kick, then we're set. Because I hit it with Acid Spray, and then I'm again. It's just risking crit basically. That's the only problem with this. If I was baiting Dynamic Punch with either of my Acid Spray mons, then it'd be fine. Or maybe I swap into Pokemon that baits Dynamic Punch. You're baiting Stone Edge. That's a terrible play. So I drop your attack to -1. This baits Stone Edge. I swap to Kingdra because I basically just have to hit this thing with for about 50% of its health. That's where the problem comes from. Honestly, Conkeldurr seems to handle this really well now I'm looking at it. If it's at -1, I might have to just bite the bullet and take Conk. Like it seems like the safest option. Like I would love to delay Conkeldurr until I get what's it called? But so I send in Conkeldurr. Okay, here's how I do this. Gold, so I swap to you, then I swap to Conkeldurr. If it goes to +1 on this, it doesn't take a lot. I might have to teach you fake out, which I'm probably gonna end up doing anyways. That doesn't help me. Okay. Also, I give you Silk Scarf, Copium. Wait, that is perfect health. Is that my best option? I have to figure it out. You can see why this fight's stumping me. Because I do not have a good way to just stop this thing from using bulk up. Like, I take hits from this thing really well if I can get it down to -1. I can also pivot back and forth between these two to get it to -2. From there, I could swap to you and basically just 1v1 it. Scary part for this is if they bulk up on that turn. Well, if they bulk up on that turn, I still take guarantee crit. Okay. Low kick again. Let's do 131 minus 51. This thing's at 80. See with Persenberry, should be able to handle this from there. Simi goes to +1/+2. He's very likely to Dynamic Punch there, which I always take, even crit. This seems like the safer option. I just hate the fact that I'm giving up on Mach Punch for this next split. It seems like it'd be really useful. If Conkeldurr could just have freaking pre-damaging in gym fights to be fine. I need to check. What am I looking for? Shared with me. Wait, is this the wrong? That's what I'm looking for. Run and Bun. Don't mind all of that. No, not the AI document. I already have that open. I'm looking for mechanic changes. That's it. So what level does? Let's get Mach Punch until 60. Like that's really bad. That's why I wanted to delay this because like I don't get Mach Punch on him until after freaking Weather Institute or after Flannery. I don't know. Like this fight is the first one that I feel like has just completely stumped me. Because I've been cooking him for like an hour and I've gotten nowhere. I just don't have anything from a champ, and I know for a fact there's not a single thing I can do against this thing. Like I've looked at this fight, I've debated it. All of these Pokemon take way too much damage to be able to actually handle this. Like that fight is a no. That fight is a non-starter. We're not doing that fight. So, is there seriously no way to do this outside of using Conkeldurr? I think I just. I think I'm gonna risk crit. I think I've decided. So the champ comes out. I swap to Masquerain, drop it to -1. I swap to Tentacruel, take a Stone Edge. And I Acid Spray. It can go for bulk up, or Mega Kick here. Mega Kick is probably actually it doesn't matter. Acid Spray puts it at -2. Because if I have Wise Glasses Masquerain, then it's also risking crit on him. Is that better? I think that's a safer option. I just really I can't I don't want to lose my freaking Intimidate Mon before the fight where I desperately need it, which is gonna be Norman. Like I think I would honestly rather risk Zatu there. I need to dodge a like super low chance for it to get a crit. So it goes. Okay, so Eldegoss, Tentacruel. I think it gives Tentacle Citrus in case of crit. That'll push me out of range of Stone Edge killing. And Psychic just kills it. Then Lycanroc comes out. I can just swap in Donphan here and high horsepower kill. Well, if that's the line I'm going for. Is there ever a risk here? So that's damaging move. So that's 44. Let's get the calculator. 44 plus 28 equals 72 plus 45. Yeah, so I need to avoid. I need to avoid crit on two of these three. I think I'm willing to risk that, honestly. I can also with this line, I can just have Infernape in the back. I think I'm willing to risk that if it means I can bait. If this thing bulk ups, it's at +1 -2 SPDF. So I can swap to Seadra, who takes one hit, or Kingdra, who takes one hit guaranteed. Baits Dynamic Punch. And then I just swap into you, and that gets rid of the risk altogether. Okay. It's a risky play. I'm not gonna lie. I'm risking a lot here, but it's the best I've got. Kingdra Zatu, and then Psychic kills. Fan, as long as I just live 2 hits, I can always kill this thing with high horsepower. So I just need to avoid triple crit, it seems like. Alright, I'm gonna send it. This could be a throw. I might lose this fight, but I think that gives me a good chance. It gets rid of a lot of like the crit risks. Now I'm just risking like a trip. I'm risking. I think it needs to get two. I think crit on. If I avoid the first crit, then it's just guaranteed win. Okay, wait, this is the wrong route. Hold on. But yeah, that line. I mean, in hindsight, the fact that I found an answer without needing Gorbis is kind of rough. Why did I go back to Mauville? What is wrong with me? Like, it does kind of suck that I pulled my 115 encounter there, but honestly, getting a flip turn user is super good. Like, I am not gonna complain about that. Nope, go this way. Good job, you did it. Okay. Whoops, that's not right. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, we're sending the line. This is a really scary fight, but I know this Machamp is like normally super scary for everyone involved. a Donphan, Masquerain. Oh, I need to go ahead and buy my thing for Kingdra. Eldegoss Tentacruel, you're coming on the team. Watch, I went through all of that in case of bulk up, and it's just going to use Dynamic Punch every turn. Oh, wait, hold on. So Tentacruel Citrus. Um, is that necessary? Oh, wait, no, Citrus is better because it's not using Dynamic Punch on me. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Can you tell this fight's stressing me out? So, I have Wise Glasses to give to Masquerain, because that's my backup plan in case something goes horribly wrong. I need Soft Sand on you. Eldegoss and Kingdra's items don't matter. I need Persimberry for Zatu. Citrus Berry for you to avoid crits. And I'm just going to give Orange to the other two. Actually, you know what? Just in case I'm going to give Citrus to you. Oh, wait, no, I do. I don't want you to have a berry because I want to be baiting Dynamic Punch. That's right. So you're going to go itemless. Let me buy a Dragon Scale from you real quick. Use on Kingdra. Okay, so we got a Kingdra now. Kingdra's item doesn't matter nearly as much, so I'm just going to give it an Oran Berry. Okay, so Soft Sand on you, Citrus Berry on you, your item doesn't matter, Wise Glasses on you, your item is nothing, good, Person Berry, good. Alright, let's do this. I think this is the room. Speed room. No, it's not. Okay. Accuracy room, yes. Can I leave if I want? Yes, I can. Okay. So, this fight was brutal. I'm gonna not speed up through this, and I'm gonna unmute real quick. So, it leads with Doublade. I lead with Donphan. Fight starts off pretty simple. We're just gonna high horsepower this thing twice and kill it. It's one. We take an Iron Head guaranteed. I'm actually surprised to use Iron Head there. Yep, we take it. And that just kills. And now, Golurk is going to come in. And at 95 HP, this should see guaranteed Earthquake. Yes. There's Earthquake 100% of the time, which is good because we swap it to Katniss. Okay, so I'm pretty sure at 80% or 80 HP, Mega Kick crit can't. There are some rolls of crit that kill, so I just need to not hit those rolls. Let's not see some crits. Just don't crit me. That's all I ask. No crits, please. Low crit! Oh my gosh, my heart. Okay. Oh, that's bad, actually. Because now this sees kill with random move. Is there a way to... Okay, what if I swapped back into Horton on random move here? Yeah, that crit was really bad, actually. So at 95... if I swap in... I can play it based off how the move works, just to try and get me into... Okay, I'm gonna do this play. I think this is a better idea. So I swap into you. Take Dynamic Punch. Uh-oh. Wait, Confusion? Okay, this is not good. That was by far the worst option you could have picked. 59 HP. I live anything, but I die to. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong very quickly. Wait, this is guaranteed earthquake. So I can swap to you, drop its attack. That fades Stone Edge, which you take super well. What HP do I need to be at? 48. Okay, I see the play. So this is a guaranteed earthquake. At least I hope it is. Yep. Okay, now see Stone Edge. Here's my thought process. Or if I stay in, then it baits in Lightning Rock first, and that's the exact opposite of what I want. Oh wait, I need a Donphan's HP. I might have cooked this, chat. Okay, we're just gonna have to steer a little bit, I think. Yeah, going for the Donphan play there was actually kind of a throw. So this is Stone Edge. I think you take a -1 Stone Edge really well, right? Yeah, and we don't really need your health for anything else. We might need it for this Lycanroc in the back. What does Tentacruel handle this Lycanroc? Not very. Yeah, I've like cooked this fight miserably. Okay. I think I can steer out of it though. So I'm gonna swap to you. Take the Stone Edge, and then just kill it with. I don't think it matters, does it? No, Octo. Oh wait. Waterfall does slightly more damage, but either way, this thing dies. So Galarian goes down. Machamp comes in. Yeah, this is the problem. Is that now this is. Yeah, I'm risking bulk up now. Please don't bulk up. Dynamic Punch me just this once, please. Please use Dynamic Punch. Please, 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 please. Shoot. Okay, that's really bad. So this is Stone Edge. I think I have to go for it. I don't think. Alright, I'm sending it. Take the Stone Edge. Are you kidding me? That put me 1 HP off? Dude, come on. I was 1 HP off of Citrus activating there and me being fine. Now it just sees guaranteed kill with Mega Kick. Is there anything I can do? I can swap back into you on Mega Kick. Wait, check this. Yep, there's Mega Kick, which we take. 61 HP, I should not be dead to anything other than Stone Edge still. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's like any possible way for me to steer out of this. I don't think I see it though. No, I think I just need to let Squidward go down. I don't see a line where I get out deathless. Oh, that really sucks. I wanted to keep him. That's it. -1, +1. Now if I get crit, I think I just lose, huh? No, because I can send in Zatu and it's a 2-hit KO. Okay. Yeah, I'm... Wait, at 56 HP, do I live a hit? I live non-crit. I have to go for Acid Spray. It went for a second bulk up. So it's at neutral, +2. 56 HP. The risk for Mega Kick or bulk up. Okay, I'm going for it. Okay, went for Stone Edge. That's fine. It's 62 health. It's either Dynamic Punch or bulk up. Up to you on Dynamic Punch. We eat Tourism Berry. Psychic kills. Okay, and now it's... Okay. So this sees... So Zatu, it should see exclusively Stone Edge here, right? At 89 HP. Yeah, so this is always Stone Edge. Do I have an out? If I can get it to -1, can I just... Shoot, what do I do? Is there a way, like, ever? Because I can risk, because you're at 59 HP. If I didn't swap in Dog Fan, then this would be free, but I did. 59 minus 21, that puts me at 38 at minimum roll. And it becomes a 50-50. So that's a bad play. I think I sit in Squidward here. I think this is sack Squidward, and then revenge kill with Horton. I'm sorry, Squidward, I threw that so hard. My horsepower kills as long as I don't get crit, which I didn't. Okay, I made it through. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. I knew that fight was gonna screw me. There was nothing I could do. I'm sorry, Squidward. That's so unfortunate, dude. Tentacruel's such a good Pokemon. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. I made it through at least. Only one casualty's pretty good, considering I did not have a single thing to stop this thing. So what are the two rooms I have to deal with? I have to plan around now. I should have brought Gorbis. Gorbis made that fight free. Okay, so it's either defense or recovery. So I'm gonna mute this. I'm going to the Pokemon Center first. Yeah, that was just super unfortunate. Okay, so what teams am I fighting? Defense or recovery? Okay, so this is the defense team because it's Grassy Surge. Very funny. I think defense. I can. I'm gonna look at defense first. Okay, so Carnivine one shots you. It one shots both of you if I can get it in. If I can get it in correctly. Okay, so we lead Carnivine, Storm Okos, Carnivine with Miracle Seed. So Leaf Storm one shots that. It is almost. It is like 99% of the time using that. I don't think I have any. Yeah. Okay, so then it sends in who? Do any of you see Fast Kill? You're gonna see Dual Wing Beat as out damaging me probably. I can't do jack to you. Actually, this thing sees out damage on me before that. So I think Ferrothorn comes out. Okay, hold on. So I have Stealth Rocks up on my side. I don't. Do I have a Pokemon that can spin that I didn't get rid of like an idiot? I have LD. Okay, so actually, LD is a way better choice here. Okay, so we lead Eldegoss. Eldegoss holding Miracle Seed. Because that just prevents it from using Stealth Rock altogether. Oh wait, no, that's if I have Stealth Rock up. It KOs. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna assume I can just sing and heal myself up to full health for this. So that baits in. Still probably Ferrothorn. I think that's just an easy swap to you and Flamethrower, right? Take even Body Press crit. Iron Defense doesn't matter. You can't Leech Seed me, which is nice. So it's 50-50 for Body Press or. Because the problem is if it goes to +2, then Body Press is going to start hitting like a freaking truck. I do not want that. Because it'll send me to the truck. I always live crit. I outspeed in one shot. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't think any of you see that you outspeed, so it's going to be first Pokemon that sees Slow Kill, which is Blastoise. Carbine seems to handle this very well. Arcanine. Carnivine is holding the Wise Glasses just to get that extra boost and guarantee the one shot. Scald Burn doesn't matter, even if it possibly could go for it. I'm just going to one shot this thing with Leaf Storm before I can do anything. That's going to bait in Corviknight because it's a little C fast kill. Also, you handle this thing really well too, but I need you for Ferrothorn. They have other Pokemon that can beat this. Like you. You're a great answer. Discharge to a KOs. This fight is so much nicer to plan for. Then Cladles comes out. So Kingdra just beats this. Oh, this is weakness policy, huh? Okay, never mind. So I'm going to use Carnivine instead. Glad I checked that. So your Citrus Berry, your leftovers doesn't matter. You're getting one shot. Your leftovers doesn't matter. You're getting one shot. Your Lumberry doesn't matter. I'm not using that on you. Okay, so I need a way. How do you handle next? Okay, change of plans. We are going to do Eldegoss on you. Energy Ball to it KOs. It ultimately leads to the same thing, which is you come in and you just hit me. So up to Carnivine on that, and even if he is. Oh, if he uses Cosmic Power, can actually live. Maybe problematic. Oh, wait, it can't if it sees I fast kill it. Right. Okay. This line is. This is a nice line to go to after freaking last one. So I need Hisuian Arcanine, Electricity, Eldegoss, and what the heck, I'll bring Infernape. I'm going to give Oranberry to you, because that's what matters most. Miracle Seed goes to Eldy. We're still holding items. Item classes on Carnivine. Everyone else's items doesn't seem to matter. I'll give you an Oranberry just because. Let's see, everyone Oranberries. Okay, so defense room. Yes, this is the defense room trainer, correct? Yes, they seem very easy to beat. So, need Eldegoss. I'm going to Energy Ball once. He's going to proc, which I don't care about. I'm going to use Sing. I'll eventually hit this. Full. Put it to sleep, please. Thank you. Rapid spin that away. Set to full. Energy Ball kills. Nice. Corviknight came out first? Why? You would think that, Oh, it looked right, outspeed. Didn't think about that. Okay, that's completely fine. This is either bulk up or dual wing beat, either of which I do not care about. Yeah, bulk up's most likely. Discharge does big damage. I take 2 hits of that no matter what. Cladle comes in. It's easy kill with drill run, so I just swap to you. Goes for body press because it can't set up because I just one shot it. Okay, Ferrothorn comes in. 83 HP. I'm just gonna make sure this works. You're at 83. Either iron defense or body press, both of which we know I take, and iron defense we do not care about. Body press we take crit there, guaranteed. Flamethrower just kills it. Finally, Blastoise comes in, so we swap back to LD. This is why I took all that time healing. 1 and 2. Easy money, even though the plan went to crap. Okay, now we have an option to do either recoil or. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna beat this fight and get to the next fight. That's my plan. Sniper scope lens. Well, shoot me in the foot. Why don't you? It seems like even if it gets. See, this is why I need a freaking priority move on him. It'd be such a life if I did. Who do I have that just outspeeds and hits this thing really hard? Yeah, this thing is annoying. It's just gonna kill everything with crits, basically. I really doubt you can do anything. No. So what do I do? It is. I could. Oh wait, this is the wrong fight, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking at critical hit room. I don't have to do that. It's either recoil or strength room. Okay, that makes sense. Don't mind me just sitting here being an idiot. Okay, so I can guarantee kill this thing with you. That's good. What do I do to beat this? Oh wait, I just have protect on you. The AI sees. On. How does. Because I think that this is just a guaranteed way to. Okay. Sorry about that silence. I was consulting the Run and Bun Discord to see how slacking Protect AI works. So I'm just going to completely cheese that fight with you. I'll give you like muscle band or something. Okay. Okay, so against Rampardos, I think I just lead you because it's the only Pokemon I have that guarantees that I kill it without risking dying myself. Because man, this thing hits like a freaking truck. So lead Donphan, high horsepower kills, and that's gonna bait in slacking for an easy. So Donphan. I'm gonna give Crawdon a Lipaberry just in case it wants to, just in case like Protect wears off. Cause isn't it just like 5 PP for Protect? Let me see. Oh, it's 10. Oh, then I should be fine. They did way more than. Okay, so I can give you Muscle Band just to make this fight go a little quicker. Slacking out. I need to swap to a Pokemon that can take a hit. I think I'm gonna. Okay, so Crustle slash Gigalith. I think I'm probably leaning towards Crustle. Okay, and that seems to work like freaking charm. And when Medicham comes out, Protect to hit it to half HP. A really good start. It's up to you on a free. That bait's guaranteed in Headbutt. Then I can swap back to you. And you'll be at full health still, so it just baits another high jump kick. Okay, cool. Lamau. Okay, so then I'm gonna swap uh, into probably Toxtricity. Back to Crawdont. Protect. High jump kick to kill. Okay, and then it's gonna bait in Marowak. Marowak out. It's gonna see Boomerang guaranteed. Ow, that does damage. Holy crap. I don't really have another option though, do I? I kind of just need to send it. Right? It's Rockhead, so I don't can't even rely on. I'm gonna talk to you with wise glasses. I'm risking crit no matter what. I'd rather risk crit on Carnivine, I think. I don't really have much of a better play for that. Do I have a good answer to this thing? It's gonna see a kill with everything, which sucks. How much damage am I taking that? I'm taking about 50, so I literally just need to. Shoot, what the heck is this Pokemon's problem? I can get it to drop to -1, -1. I mean, good chance to kill. I can't kill one of you on this? No, of course not. Not sure why I even bothered asking. So the plan. Hmm. Oh no, so Donphion's already being used. So let me put him up here. Crawdon. Um, I could prefer Crustle here probably. Toxtricity. Decided Carnivine is probably the most expendable member. Yeah, so I'm baiting full random move. What the heck do I do? Maybe I should look at the other fight. What do I do? What do I do if I fight this thing? The first thing I noticed is that Light of Ruin hits like a freaking truck. Does that have any? Let me see. Does it have any drawbacks? Oh, it is a recoil move because we're in the recoil room, obviously. I could use Poison Barb. Okay, so out of curiosity, so take 13, 21, 13 is 108. Let's do 25. So it's at 64 HP, or 64% rather. Okay, that's a good start. Let me go down here. So we need Toxtricity. Okay, and that baits random move from you. Wait, actually, who's his kill? Probably Staraptor with either Brave Bird or actually it's really hard to tell. If I'm at 52% against this, then you never come in and you do. Honestly, I walled this thing basically completely, unless it gets double crit. That's pretty good risk. Oh, actually, you wall it entirely. Hey, what's my Lucario answer? That's the real question. Ape Sky Uppercut. Got it. Okay, so if Lucario comes out against Toxtricity, it sees kill with random move. Doesn't matter. I can swap to you. I take anything. I'll give you Citrus Berry just in case to hit you out of Vacuum Wave range. Okay, and then Staraptor. Assuming Staraptor's gonna come in first, right? Oh, it doesn't actually see that it outspeeds me. Embor with Choice Scarf outspeeds me. That's infuriating in a way that I cannot explain. Okay, so when Staraptor comes out, it sees kill with Double Edge or Brave Bird. So I just have to Gigalith. Rock Slide kills because Gigalith is going to be holding Stone. Okay. So far, this is looking decent. Oh, dadgummit, dude. Do I have any other options? What do you bait? You guarantee head smash. Gigalith kills Staraptor. Lucario comes out. I take most rolls. Steel Beam crit, but not into Vacuum Wave. So that's actually just straight up not a good play. Because Staraptor is more likely to come out than Lucario, right? I think a different way to beat this thing without that whole shebang. Just like guarantee it. That should guarantee Staraptor. But you're also my Staraptor counter. Oh, no, Gigalith's my Staraptor counter. Okay, let me try to rewrite this. So down here, lead Arcanine. Rock Slide to a KOs. I'm gonna be holding Hardstone. So 48 times 2 is 96. So 144 minus 96 is 48. I outspeed you just barely. Yeah, so this guarantees Staraptor. That's more consistent, which I like. So when Staraptor comes out, it has either Brave Bird or Double Edge, either of which Gigalith takes. Hold on, let me see something. If you're holding Muscle Band, it doesn't. Hardstone, it does. Okay. So my next question. I know with Hardstone it does. Where's Muscle Band? Okay, so Arcanine's holding Muscle Band, Giggle is holding Hardstone. Okay. Giggle swaps in. It's going to take about 50%. No matter what, it guarantees Lucario. Okay, I see it. Infernape with Citrus. Sky Uppercut kills. Okay, so Infernape swaps in on either of those. That puts it at like 50%. Shoot, that's just base random move again. I literally just need it to not be Flare Blitz. That's all I need, and I can kill this thing guaranteed. Is there a way to guarantee that this uses Steel Beam over Aura Sphere? Is there any other Pokemon that can handle this? You get guaranteed Aura Sphere. Let me put all of you back down here. Hmm. Know what to do here. Going to lie. The worst part is I think I have a better plan for this fight than I do for this because I've already been like kind of coming up with ideas on how I'm gonna beat that. This Embor is just giving me like every problem this side of the Mississippi. Tentacruel would have been great here, of course, but we all know how that ended. So if Infernape swaps in, the problem is it is taking so much. It's going to be at 50%, which means it's baiting random. It's baiting complete random move. That's the part that sucks. 1 plus 120 divided by 4. 71. So from at 71 HP, or does that do anything? No, he just died to steel beam. Dead got it. There's one that's a 50-50 between head smash and double edge, but that's for lowest roll of Aura Sphere. If it's like 63 plus 33, 120 minus 96 plus. If I'm at 54, then yeah. Like if it rolls even somewhat decently, I am just screwed. Like I'm dead in the water. I don't have a Pokemon that can take all those hits well. But there's always going to be one move that does at least half to me. Hmm. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can figure out this fight tonight. Like this plan is super good. I just don't have a Conkeldurr answer. If I can guarantee. Uh, I'm planning for this. Donphan just straight up one shots the. Oh wait, I could also just lead Infernape, huh? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna throw this out for now. I'll leave that down there because it's like a decent start at least. Okay, so lead Infernape, holding. Okay, so Infernape, Wise Glasses slash Muscle Band doesn't matter. I'll say Wise Glasses because I think it's more likely to be using that. Infernape, Aura Sphere, Okos, and I just outspeed one shot this thing. So yeah. Okay, that baits in first Pokemon with Slow Kill, which is going to be slacking anyways. Crystal swaps in, then I swap to Crawdon. Okay, so that's a pretty good start, and it keeps Donphan alive, which means I might be able to use it for this one, just to like weaken him. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff at the wall to see what'll stick. But the main point of contention is that once Slacking dies, I'll be at full health on you, which means that Metacham comes out. Protect. My jump kick does big damage to itself. And I swap to. I just need to swap to a Pokemon that can take a high jump kick and baits guaranteed and headbutt. I think I was always using Toxtricity for that. I just need to hope for no crit. Is there a Pokemon that. Let's do Masquerain instead. In fact, Crawdon. Protect. High jump kick kills itself. Good start. And then you'll see slow kill on him. You'll see fast kill. So Marowak out. What do I have to beat this Marowak? So Marowak comes out. I need to kill it. How does one do that? Is the question. So I'm risking crit no matter who I send out. There's no way to avoid that. Hmm. I'm really starting to feel my box getting smaller. I think Carnivine, then Leaf Storm just kills. I think it's better if I just go with the Carnivine strat. Then Conkeldurr comes out. Either Ice Punch or Close Combat. Let me just go ahead and throw in the Pokemon that are already coming. Wait a minute. Ugh, if it wasn't for freaking. If it misses a high jump kick there, then we're like. Then things get a little bit spooky. So when Conkeldurr comes out, I could just guarantee that it was close combat. We'd be so fine. Literally, all I need to do is guarantee it drops. I swap to Kingdra. Kingdra into Gorbis guarantees it, assuming I don't hit myself. But then what Pokemon do I have that guarantee make close combat after getting hit? I'm assuming the number is quite limited. And also without dying immediately. Kelder does it here. Swap you on either close combat or an ice punch, then swap out into Gorbis. Take the hit, psychic kills. Shoot, but then I lose. See, the problem is after ice punch hits, I'm at 89, and it's literally just a range to kill. Yeah, so I can't just go hard you. What do I do? Because it's guaranteed ice punch or CC for this fight. I can't swap you in an ice punch. The the amount of Pokemon I have that can live both and then can bait close combat from there are literally just those two. Like you may live two of them potentially, but hmm, what do I do? Maybe instead of bringing Carnivine, I do the Masquerade angle. I have Masquerade holding Wise Glasses, and Fernape has Muscle Man instead, which I've decided. I don't need Carnivine anymore. Okay, so which of you takes all hits? Both of you would. You died a crit, though. I mean, both of you do. And when we get to Pokemon that died a freaking both, and we're just so screwed. Okay, so Marowak comes out. I swap to Masquerain on what should be a guaranteed Earthquake. Or, let me see, because you should be coming. No, so here's the plan. So Infernape, Sky Uppercut's just gonna kill. So I lead you. Sky Uppercut, when paired with Muscle Band, 100% kills, 100% of the time, and we outspeed, so we don't have to worry about getting hit. That's the easy part. Then out comes Slacking, because none of these Pokemon see that they outspeed me. So it's going to send the first Pokemon that sees a slow kill, and that's going to be Giga Impact on Slacking. So I swap to Crustle, who takes the Giga Impact. Wait, can I bait? I am not a very smart person. So that is just a way safer way to do it. The more you know. Because if Cressel has citrus, okay, I found it. That's the important part. So we swap to Crustle, we take a Giga Impact. That's the scary part. It does about 70%. Or does it does about 50%. So worst case scenario, let's do the math. 118 minus 70, 48 plus 118 divided by 4. So I'll be at 77 HP. Which if you use close combat, this is where things get really annoying. I think that's probably a better play though. Okay, so we swapped a Crustle because that's assuming like worst case scenario. Also, I think I found a different line. So we swapped a Crustle, we take the hit. We swapped a Crawdon on the recharge turn of this thing. Then we protect. We use knockoff because it does the most damage, and just get rid of choice band because why not? And then we're just going to alternate between Razor Shell and Protect until it dies. Metacham comes out, and because we killed it on the last turn, Protect is available for us. Because we haven't taken any damage, it's guaranteed to go for it. So we're going to use Protect. Then it hits once. Then we swap out to Masquerade, who takes the next high jump kick very convincingly. That baits 115% of the time Zen Headbutt onto the Crawdon swap, and then it sees another high jump kick. So we just kill it. How does counter AI work? Is that a thing that I need to worry about? I don't think it really matters because I can just pivot back and forth between mass. Oh, I know it can't because it sees fast kill over. Fast kill will always trump it. So Protect just kills it. Marowak comes in. I'm still at full health, by the way, because I swapped in on a Zen Headbutt, which doesn't do damage to me. So this is guaranteed Bone Meringue. Oh, it could also be Double Edge, huh? Um, oh, no, it can't be because I'm at full health. Whoops, I just hit refresh. My bad. Okay, so at full HP, Masquerade's out here. Yeah, it is. Wait, what? Masquerade's not out here. Ethan, what are you saying? Crawdon is out here. It is 100% of the time Bone Meringue. Sweet. So that means I can do an easy swap into Mask. Hold on, so let's put Infernape, Crustle, Crawdon, and Masquerade. This is an easy swap into Masquerade. The Intimidate goes off on Marowak. I don't take any damage. And then when I'm holding the Wise Glasses, Scald, it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Maybe I'll get some Burn Fraud. Who knows? And when this thing comes out, it's guaranteed either Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. Oh, wait, because if Masquerade. Hold on. So I just have to dodge crit here. That's kind of like the only way I can. It's 112 minus 78. So I'm at 34 HP. What is that bait from Conch Elder? Oh, it's literally just Thunder and Ice Punch. So this is actually a completely safe line, right? I think. Let me count it. So Crystal's HP 118 minus 70 is 48 plus 118 divided by 4 77. 77 when this thing, when I swap into this, sees there's a maximum of 37. So we get 30 HP. Ooh, so it's not 100% guaranteed. But I can swap in Kingdra here if I need to. That's assuming two max rolls, right? So like, okay, so when Kelder comes out against Masquerain, it's going to see guarantee kill with Thunder Punch or Ice Punch. Assuming I do not get hit with a critical hit from this thing. Oh wait, no, I forgot to account for the extra damage I'm taking from high jump kick. If I get crit by high jump kick, 56. I'm still not in range of anything. So oh, wait, no, that's not how that works. If high jump kick crits me, 12 minus 48. So I'm at 64 HP. So I need to dodge two crits basically. Or honestly, with this line, because this seems to work out pretty well in my favor. So 118 minus, doing this math one more time, plus 118 divided by 4. So it's 77 HP at absolute worst. So I swap you in on that. That puts me at 40. 40 HP, not 30. I don't know how to do math. And that still baits close combat 100% of the time. Got it. The line has been figured out. Kelder out. We swap to Crustle to bait guaranteed CC. Then we swap into Natu, who takes the CC, outspeeds, and after the drop, kills with Psychic. Boom! Beautiful. Zatu, Psychic kills. Check that out. Okay, and because of that, I think I'm willing to take Zatu in on this too, to give myself a better chance of. Oh, not or not Zatu. Reset that. There we go. I think I'm willing to bring in Carnivine here for a. Oh no, because Matt, I. The entire point of this bait is that Masquerain. Yeah, so that's stupid. Okay, so I can bring in a different Pokemon to take High Jump Kick then. Okay, so I just need a Pokemon that can take a High Jump Kick and always bait Zen Headbutt. Who even baits? So it could be you, I guess. The problem is if it crits, then we're in like, super big trouble. Jeez, this thing hits hard. Pure Power's messed up, mate. So, because what this does is it makes it so that double edged crit is now. Ah, shit, it's still just guaranteed roll to kill. So I think I'm going to bring Toxtricity here and give it Citrus, because that should heal it. Okay, hold on. So let's count it. 125 minus 101 plus 125 divided by 4. So it'll be at 55 HP. Yeah, I kind of thought about that. Hmm. So Zatu actually does the same thing, but so what are the risks here? So 52% crit from that plus 52% crit from that. And if you die, then I just lose the run. I think I send Toxtricity and just hope it doesn't. Because if it like low roll crits me, like 125 minus 85 is 40 plus 125 divided by 4 is 71. Okay, so crit high jump kick just straight up puts me in danger. Do I have any other Pokemon that bait high jump kick? Or bait Zen Headbutt? Wait, Zatu doesn't even need. So I can give Zatu a. Oh, gosh. It's a range of crits, too. That's the scary part. Okay, let me go through the risks here. So you're not at risk. You're not at risk. Thank goodness you're not at risk, by the way, Cressel. I was pissed when I got this thing. It has been so clutch. Like this Cressel is unironically kind of goaded. So you're not at risk. You're so the only risk comes from a crit for Marowak, which I literally just can't avoid. Like, there's no Pokemon I have that can handle this thing. And double crit here. So I think Masquerain is still safer. Well, the problem is if so, I think I swapped to Zatu here because Zatu takes high jump kick. It takes a decent amount of damage from it, but this needs to get like double crit to even like come close to actually put me in danger. Where if it just gets a single crit on you on switch in with Zen headbutt, like I still bait or I still if it gets a crit with high jump kick, I still bait in Marowak, which is fine. But then double edge is just gonna kill me on switch. Which is why like I was looking for a different Pokemon that baits in headbutt, but I don't have that in the box except for Toxtricity. So I could just run Tox. The problem is if he gets crit, then we're in like omega trouble. Because if I bring Toxtricity and he gets crit, even on minimum roll, 125 minus 85, I think that's the calc I was just doing. Yeah, it's 71, but it's literally just a 50-50 shot, no matter what roll it is. Oh, and actually, it's even. Yeah, so it's literally a 50-50 if I get crit once there. If I get crit there, do I even have a way of winning? Yeah, I can just send in Zatu. Why don't I just send in Zatu and just. Oh, wait, no, because I want to bait. Yeah, because this bait's double edge. Okay, no, that's a terrible idea. Ethan, don't even think that. So I think So I'm definitely doing the Zatu switch here. I'm just trying to think: is there any way to get a 16 member that like minimizes risk? I think no, because the problem is I would bring Carnivine, but I need Carnivine to bait this thing, and I need uh, Masquerade to be the one that kills this, so it can bait. It can bait either Thunder or Ice Punch, which allows me to run the pivot into Zatu. Then I swap to Crustle, who always lives. We've been through this. And then Crustle, no matter what, always lives and baits close combat, just barely. Close combat drops its stats on the swap in here. I always live it no matter what, unless I get double crit. That's the one fear of this fight. Okay, I think I bring Gorbis here for. Does Gorbis even do anything on this? I don't think so. You die to you die to you get outsped. I mean, you can potentially kill you, assuming I don't get crit. And like at -1/-1, Psychic is a range to kill you, and that's probably the best I'm gonna get. Okay, I'll bring Gorbis just in case. And plus, Gorbis is a decent sack if the plan goes to crap. I need Infernape, Crustle, Crawdon, Masquerain, Zatu. Sorry, I don't need you for this fight. Let me make sure all the items are taken off these guys. Whoops. Right, and then after this, I'm gonna call it for the night, and then tomorrow I'll stream. I'll figure out my Norman strat. I already have like a decent workout. Like I roughly know how I'm going to beat all the Pokemon except for Diggersby. That's the one Pokemon that I haven't really like sat down and thought about that much, just because I don't really know how. I don't know what to do with it basically. Okay, so Citrus Berry on Crustle, which is super important. Zatu, is there any item that's like worth giving to Zatu? I don't think there is. Zatu doesn't need an item. That's the thing. Just gonna give Orange to these two, because who cares? And Crawdon's item doesn't matter either, but okay. Muscle Band, Wise Glasses, Oranberry, Citrus Berry. Those are the only three items that matter. This should be a 5-mon line. There, I'm risking a single crit and then double crit. If it gets the single crit, what is my backup? Masquerade needs Wise Glasses. I guess I just send you in Scald, hope it kills. If not, I send in a different Pokemon that can outspeed one and kill it. I'm gonna get crit, I feel it. Defense room is the one I did. Yeah, I didn't bother to look at recovery room. No, not recoil room. Strength room. Okay. Hope this goes well. First up is Rampardos. We lead Infernape. This is a very easy start. We just use Sky Uppercut and one-shot us. And this is going to bait in the first Pokemon that sees a slow kill, which is going to be Slacking. Yep, there it is. The Slacking is Choice Band, Giga Impact, and that is it. It's a very funny strategy. I'm going to start by swapping in Sebastian, who can take a Giga Impact. He's one of the 2 Pokemon in my box that can. Because we're Shell Armor, we cannot get crit. Yeah, that's fine. So he eats Citrus Berry. That citrus is super important for baiting later. Okay, and now we're going to swap in Frodon. Because this is the turn that he's loafing around. Slash has to recharge. And anyone who has ever seen this game knows exactly what we're going to do here. Protect on Giga Impact. And I'm going to start with a knockoff just because it does more damage. Big damage. Protect. Here comes a Giga Impact again. Yep. Now we Razor Shell. I'm going to speed up through this. Okay. Now Razor Shell kills. There's no danger there. And next up is going to be the first one that sees a fast kill, and that is Metachan. Now, the funny thing about Metachan is that it has High Jump Kick. If you don't know how High Jump Kick works, if it misses or hits Protect, which we're doing now, it takes a lot of damage. Boom, 50%. Unfortunately, I can't double Protect because I don't have the cojones to do that. So I'm going to swap into Xatu on this High Jump Kick. And hope I don't get crit. This is one of two potential game losers here. If this High Jump Kick crits, it opens up Fiction later. It didn't crit, but that was a lot of freaking damage. So at 75 HP, I'm just going to double check this really quickly. I'm pretty sure it should be 100% of the time it is in Headbutt. So we're going to swap into our Dark type, Mr. Krabs. There's in Headbutt, completely whiffs. Now it sees High Jump Kick killing. The AI never learns. High Jump Kick me, coward. Boom! Kept going and crashed, and now it's dead. Metachan goes down. Next up is Marowak, because it sees a fast kill. Sees a fast kill with exclusively Bone Meringue, so we're going to swap into Masquerain, who is immune. This is 100% of the time Bone Meringue. At least it better be. Intimidate, that's cool. Alright, and here's the biggest risk of the fight. I need this. I'm going to hit it with Scald here. First up, we can get Burn, which just guarantees it. This thing is going for Double Edge. If it crits, we might just lose. So I do not want to see a crit here. Burn, and it's that easy. Pop, we do not care anymore. Let's go Burn. Right, and now we just kill it with Scald. And this leaves the last Pokemon. This was the biggest problem to figure out in the entire fight, as you saw. Because you were here when I was cooking. Conkeldurr. This thing is a freaking monster. I am waiting to get... I'm trying to get through Norman. I have a Timber in the back, which I can use to get through Norman. If I can get through Norman, I get Mach Punch on it, which is super good. So I know the power of this monster, and you can see it right here. It sees guaranteed kill with either Thunder Punch or Ice Punch into my 79 HP guy. And he's at full health, so it is a 50-50 shot between the two. So we're going to swap into Sebastian. The beautiful thing about this Pokemon, and why this is honestly becoming like one of my favorite Pokemon in this run, it can't get crit, and no matter how much damage, both the Giga Impact from the focus from the Choice Band Slacking and this Iron Fist Ice Punch, it always exclusively baits. Let me show you right here. Close combat. 100% of the time, it cannot bait a single other move no matter what rolls it got. Which means that we swap into Eve, who lives 100% of the time. Here's this last little setup. This is why I went through all of this trouble. We take the hit. Double crit there could have killed me. That was the second biggest risk of the fight. There were only two. We eat the citrus berry. It didn't really matter. I had that too, or it's an orange berry rather. And now at -1 defense from close combat, psychic outspeeds and kill. Oh wait, it has one punch, but we take that. Yeah. I didn't really think about that. Crit and the Mach Punch probably could have killed me, but it doesn't matter because we kill Conkelder and we're through the fight. And we've opened up the path to Norman. Gym Leader's room. No, I do not want to go through. I am not ready. Okay. We made it to that gym. The one death on Tentacruel just really sucks for that. Like, I'm so sick of losing Pokemon. Like, this thing would have been amazing, this would have been amazing, this would have been amazing, this would have been amazing. I've lost so many good Pokemon. But we have made it to the gatekeeper of the late game, of the mid game. I'm not the late game. That is dear old dad. Okay, so let me show you what my thought process is for this. I'm just going to show this off really quickly, then I'm going to sleep because it is 2 o'clock. Holy crap, I lost track of time. Digger's B, Meloetta, Cincino, and Pidgeot. So, this thing, I believe I can handle. Porygon 2 has never really been that big of a problem for most people. It's annoying because of Thunder Wave, but I think I might have to bite the bullet and go ahead and just teach Fake Out. So typically Porygon 2, I'm just gonna handle with Infernape. Azumarill, I've already thought of this. So Azumarill comes in, it sees Waterfall is doing the most damage. It's gonna drop it to -1 speed. So I live Waterfall plus Play Rough, and with an Energy Ball, that's gonna put it in range to where it's only gonna be spamming Aqua Jet. Which means I can heal up to full health, maybe put it to sleep or something like that. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm gonna have to give Eldegoss Miracle Seed for this plan to work. Because the idea is that I can kill this thing, and also once this thing comes in, I can swap LD back in at full health, drop it to -5 speed, and then I can just beat it with anything. Like Pidgeot, this should be a pretty easy. If I can just bait him in on anything that isn't Hurricane, I can just like straight up kill this thing, which is really good. Meloetta, this Pokemon has proven is definitely proving to be the biggest pain in the butt in this fight, because Purolite for Meloetta is really strong. So my idea for this was to bait it back and forth between close combats and I guess body slam. So like I could swap between these two very easily, and then drop its defenses to like -2, and I also drop its attack when I do that. Out of curiosity, if it okay, so it literally cannot use Relic Song if it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so my idea for Meloetta is pivot between Mask and someone else. Encino, I can LDN to lower speed. And Pidgeot just loses to Arcanine. So the question I had is for Diggersby, because I do not know what I could possibly have that can beat this thing consistently. Because it's holding a Focus Sash. That's the annoying part of this fight. So I can't use you. This Pokemon is a bit of a pain in the big ol' behind. I don't know what I'm going to do against it, I'm not going to lie. That is a problem for Tomorrow Me to figure out because I am